come out with its quarter 4 earnings result, and joining me is Puneet Javeri on this. Puneet, over to you. What do the numbers suggest?
Well, numbers are actually largely in line with what the estimates were. Revenue was expected to be around 22,500, and it's come in bang in line with that number as well. EBIT margins also was largely expected to be flat at 17.3%. That number has also come in, but there's a beat happening on the net profit number. It's come in higher by 6.6% versus the estimate. It's roughly about 3,588 crores versus 3,367 crores on a quarter-on-quarter basis. And that number is the key positive. I'm also looking at the attrition rate that's largely maintained at 15%, another key positive for the company. But when I look at the deal wins, and that's one of the key big numbers, total bookings have come in at roughly 3,955 million versus 3,514 million on a quarter-on-quarter basis. It's a huge jump of 13.4% at least on the total booking number, and this includes all the bookings that the company has done in this particular quarter. When you also look at specifically in terms of the large deal booking, as the company clarifies it, is roughly coming at 1,763 million, or roughly about $1.7 billion in this particular quarter. It's another big, huge number for Wipro in this particular aspect, because, you know, when you compare with the last quarter, which is generally a slow quarter, it was 961 million. And even if I remove the quarter-on-quarter cyclicality, look at the last year, it was roughly at about 1,191 million. So roughly about $1.1 billion. So definitely the deal wins has been really strong for Wipro in this particular quarter. I'm also looking at some of the other key aspects because they have released their press release right now. So looking at the bookings number, it's again a good beat. I mentioned 13.4% in this particular aspect. And while there is a beat on the margins on a year-on-year basis, it's a really strong number. Attrition, as I mentioned, it's maintained. And you know, the guidance also flashing on the screen right now for Q1 of FY26 is roughly about 2,505 million specifically in this particular quarter of Q1 of FY26. And brokerages had largely maintained this particular number as well for Wipro in this particular quarter. So it looks like results largely in line as well. And when you look at the bookings number specifically, that's really some number that's caught my eye. It's really coming at a very strong number in this particular quarter. Now, expectations was of, you know, FY26 to be -1% to +1% growth, specifically for Wipro. I think that number has largely been maintained in this particular quarter as well. So that's another key positive. And, you know, to take this